Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It's Autoimmune Prepper here. Listen, today I want to talk about individuals with diabetes. Now, I'm not a diabetic, I don't have diabetes. However, I was doing some research on some other stuff and I came across not a channel, but an article from happypreppers.com. And they give information on how to prep being a diabetic. So what I'm going to do is just read a little bit of information from their site. I'm also going to put the link to that site down in the description so that you can go and get the full information, because I'm just going to paraphrase. I don't want this to be a long drawn out video, but I wanted to bring this information to light and share it. So if you have diabetes or anyone in your family does, and you want to know how to prep, this should be of help to you. Okay, so let's see. So survive diabetes in a crisis. How to live through an emergency if you're diabetic. Survival in an emergency is possible for people with diabetes. It's not easy having diabetes. It's not an easy road for preppers who have diabetes, but managing diabetes through a crisis is possible with preparation. So here's a prepper's perspective on how to survive diabetes in an emergency. Preppers who have diabetes, both type 1 and type 2, should take note of what plants to eat and grow, and what essential oils and alternative medications to stockpile. So they have some pretty good information in here for you. Let's see. How to survive diabetes in an emergency. Surviving through crisis means having more solutions than problems. When you approach diabetes preparedness in this way, you can solve the problems at hand. The ideas below take either ingenuity or money, sometimes both, but it can be done. Okay, so some of the things they talk about: dehydration is a major factor for people with diabetes. Then they ad-lib more on that. Stockpile up on glucose tablets. If you can afford a solar refrigerator, get one. Let's see. Gather a go bag of diabetic emergency supplies. Then they talk about other diabetic prepping supplies for your go bag. They talk about a diabetic food supply. They say become an expert on insulin. They talk about stockpile diabetic socks. They talk about paying attention to diabetic foot care. Have supplies handy for wound care. Understand the importance of trace elements and vitamins and nutrients. And they go through a list of those. Pretty nice list. Look to nature for solutions to diabetes. And then they go over some herbs and foods for preppers who are diabetic. Get an overview of diabetic medicine. Then they talk about dealing with diabetic wounds and things you should use. Then they talk about essential oils to benefit diabetic patients and how to use them. So this site, I think, has a lot of information for individuals with diabetes, or if you have family members, loved ones that are diabetic and you want to know how to prepare for emergency events. So I'm going to leave the link again to this site in the description below, and I hope it helps you. Now, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate all of my subscribers here. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so when I put videos out, you are notified, hopefully. I'm hearing that sometimes this YouTube thing, they have glitches and everyone is not always notified. But just make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you know you did your part. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.